Hi, Dad and Winter. Obviously, I don't know if you got my message today, but I wanted to say that Hillary called and he left a message. I'm not sure if he said blood test that you have to go for, or if he said driver's test. I mean, he has a really big, I think he's African. He has a very big accent, sounds African to me. And so when he was saying some of the things, I had to really think, and I didn't want to ask him to repeat himself very many times. So I know he did say medical. I'm not sure if he said blood test, but I think that that's what he said. But he could have said, like I said, he could have said driving test. In any case, he called and I let him leave a message because I didn't know what he was going to say, and I wanted you to hear exactly what he said. After he left the message, I called him right back because on the message he said he was going to see you on Monday, which I know that you weren't going to be in on Monday and only on Monday night. He wanted to see you Monday morning. I spoke to him. He said not to worry, that's fine. He knows that you were waiting for this opportunity, and so he wanted to invite you to that, the driver course. So I guess you're going to be a driver then, and maybe you won't have to take the truck driving course this year. Excuse me if you don't want to. What I decided to do for myself today, since the whole time you've been gone, I've spent $9. Only because I had $9 in my purse. And I actually had more than $9 in my purse. I didn't know that I had $100 in my purse. I had two 50s. And so I gave some money to Val because she had picked me up. I only gave her 20 bucks. She picked me up and stuff. And I gave her money when she came to get me at the hospital to have something to eat at the cafeteria while she waited because I wasn't ready to, they didn't discharge me right away. And tonight I decided, well, since I basically didn't really eat all that much this week, that I was going to have Chinese food, but I didn't want to eat too much because of the sodium issue and my whole blood pressure issue, so I just didn't want to crap myself out with that. So I just ordered a couple of things. And I have to say, the young man who came over here, he was so nice. I don't know if he was hitting on me, which I totally think that he was. He started to ask me how my day was and, you know, what I was doing, and for some reason I have a feeling he wanted to ask me something, but I thought maybe he was the guy who you sold your the blunt wraps to. But then I thought, isn't that the pizza guy? Anyways, this guy's name was Kevin. He was a young guy. He was like maybe Mitch's age, like 23 or so, 24, and started to tell me how he lives alone and how he really enjoys it, and he showed me his earrings and told me his boss was going to be mad at him because he had food in his car that was, they made the order wrong and now he has to take the food back. In any case, he was very nice and everything, so I called over at his work and told him that he was a really nice guy, and that you know, it's hard to come by people who deliver and are super nice like that. Also, I also wanted to say that I hope you guys are having a nice time, and even though that I missed the whole thing, and seriously, I should have gone the 2 days after or whatever it was, but like I said, I wanted to save the money because I didn't want us to have to spend all that much money. And I did, you know, I do think that we need a new dishwasher, so I really wanted to make sure that we get the dishwasher, considering now we've spent $1,500 over the budget basically, and you've spent so much over the budget now too. And your attitude of it's my money and I'll spend it as much as I want, that's not a very good attitude considering I'm sitting here spending, you know, $9. So I ask that, you know, you at least bring home some money and not spend it all, because I would like to get a new mattress also, and I know we need a garbage can, because seriously, I haven't put any garbage out since you've been gone. I've just put it out in the backyard, if you want to call that putting garbage out. We totally need a new garbage can, and that has to be on our list. We need a pressure washer. What else do we need? I mean, there's so many things, dear, that we can't do without anymore, because we need to have those kind of things around, because, you know, the dogs go to the bathroom on the balcony a lot, and if we don't use a pressure washer to get it off, it's always going to smell like dog pee out there, and I'm really totally sick of that. We obviously need a new patio set, and we needed one last year, and I think that last year when we said, oh, just throw it out and we'll get a new one. Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to throw it out and get a new one. I mean, I put it up, I put all the chairs and stuff around, and you know, I'm moving the table and it's freaking falling apart. The whole top of the table came off and I had to figure out how to put it back on by myself. I cleaned up our bedroom. I washed the curtains. I cleaned out the drawers. I threw out any clothes that we don't really use that much. So hopefully you don't hate me for that. I tried not to throw out, I mean, I did throw out one of your shirts that, I can't remember which one it is, but it's gray and it has writing on the front, like stupid writing, you know, the one Sonia gave you probably. It all has holes in it everywhere. So I threw that out. Hope I'm not making you yawn. Anyways, I don't know how people live alone, because if I had to live alone, I mean, I guess I would like it. I just find that I'm like super way more reclusive and I really didn't care about anything that went on around me. People have been calling me, mostly our children. I won't even say that. Mostly Matt, Sonia, and Valerie. I also wanted to give you guys, I don't know if I should tell you this or if I should let Valerie tell you that she went to see Dr. Kobe and her baby is a little girl. So, sisters. Oh, it's going to be payback time for her. So, let's just see how that goes. So, I guess then Valerie said she'll be having another one because she wants to have a boy. So, maybe next year she'll have another one. Anyways, that'll be up to her if she can handle that or not. Amiel loves her bike and she learned how to ride it now, so, but still has the training wheels. Maybe by the end of the summer she'll get the training wheels off. That'd be really nice. I want to say that Matt's moved into his new apartment, so that's good. And I guess he's going to keep Dave with him for a while to help him pay his bills and stuff, like the extra that his apartment costed. So that's good. I only Skyped one time with Lynda. That was very nice. I enjoy my Skypes with Lynda. I wish I could do more time with her though, but usually what happens is I get like 100 million texts a day and some phone calls, and by the time I get to talking to Lynda, I don't want to talk anymore. So I feel bad because, you know, she's my friend and she listens to everything that I have to say, so I should listen to some of her things. And she had some really exciting stuff to go on. I didn't tell you, but what happened was that she went to, you know how she volunteers at the Maison Familiale and she helps like put the clothes on the hangers and that sort of thing and sell the clothes and that stuff. And she really was like getting into that this year. I know she's been so many times. When CJ goes to daycare, she heads off over there. And this is the same place where she does painting the dishes for them that they use to give to their volunteers as gifts. So she gets paid for that, and I mean she gets paid really well for that. I'm totally surprised that they paid her. But then when I think about it, she gets paid $15 for the set of the cup and the saucer, and then she has like 4 sets. I'm like, wow, that's like $60. That's pretty nice for her. So I'm glad that her art is bringing her some money. That's like wonderful because, you know, it's a way to get on her own, and that's what she really wants. So I'm so proud of her for that. Also, I wanted to tell you that her good news is when I heard it, I was like, wow. The Maison Familiale, where she does the cup and saucer sets for them, they have hired her as someone to give courses. So now she gives courses on how to paint the plates and saucers and glasses and stuff. And so now she has her very own class. And right now it's on a volunteer basis. So she's volunteering to do that, which that's really great. I wouldn't be able to volunteer so much. I mean, I don't even know at what point in my life I'd be able to volunteer, but I too want to volunteer something at some point. But now she's a volunteer instructor, a painting instructor, so that's really good. And it's like, it made me happy to hear that because, you know, she is really good at it. I can't say, you know, that she's not at all. And I think that her work is worth more than that she thinks it is. And I think that she could actually do a lot with it. But at least this will be like a training ground for her, and she could kind of like learn what to do as an instructor, you know, learn her own what's good and what's not good, make mistakes, you know, do really great stuff, offer some things, see how people react, see how to explain things to people. And then next year, or at the end of this year, or maybe even after the summer, I don't know how long they're going to keep her there. But I mean, for sure, once she realizes that, you know, okay, I learned what I need to learn, and she goes off and does her own thing, she could put an ad in the paper and just like rent a locale like twice a month and give courses for those 2 months, but make people pay up front for the courses. You know, like for 6 courses costs you like $80 or whatever, and she'll supply the paint and whatnot, or maybe they buy it themselves. I don't really know, but I do think it's like a really great idea. And there isn't much else to say. The dogs are doing well. I'm doing well on this new medication, but I don't really want to be on it. And the doctor said that, well, I could get off of it if I probably exercise really regularly. So they just said, okay, well, maybe start doing walking or something, which, oh, that's my favorite thing, to walk around this block that I've walked around a million billion times while the kids were growing up. Almost every day we did that. And go to the depiner every day, go buy popsicles and chocolate bars and junk. So I figured by not doing those things that I was actually saving my health by not going to the store every day buying crap. Excuse me, but I don't know what happened. In any case, I don't know how you can lose weight and be worse off. I mean, I wouldn't say that I was worse off. Obviously, I don't have the issue of the weight, but, you know. Okay, well, maybe I'll make you another video tomorrow, but I know tomorrow you guys are going on your trip. So I say to you guys, have a great time on your trip tomorrow, and think about me. In winter, if you're going to go swimming, you know, bring your bathing suit, wear it under your clothes. Although you're not at the waterfall for a long time, but it's not salty water at the waterfall. It's fresh water. I think it's fresh water. I'm pretty sure it's fresh water, which means it won't do that to your hair. It'll actually be a little bit better for your hair, but you don't have to get your hair wet. It's just to enjoy the mineral, because it has a lot of minerals. It comes right down from the mountains through the rocks and stuff. So it carries a lot of minerals and stuff like that. And almost like vitamins, you know. So I miss you guys, and I guess you'll be home. Today's Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. Except for you, Dad. I really would like you to come home, because, you know, I haven't seen you in so long, and I'd rather you see me before you see UPS. Okay, take care, you guys. I miss you. I love you.